reason why I became interested in astronomy was mainly to discover new things. We've discovered other continents on Earth, and so we've been to the poles and the tops of mountains. Where you can really discover something new is space.
When I was a youngster, I was always interested in all sorts of science and nature. And I always wanted a telescope when I was a kid, and I never really got one that was very good. So about 7 years ago, I bought a telescope, and I came here. They showed me how to use my telescope, and it's been quite a hobby ever since.
This observatory has been here for a bit over half a century now. And it started actually by chance, because we could get a telescope from Oxford Observatory, which by now is 142 years old. Now the telescope has also played other roles. For instance, it carried a camera, which together with other telescopes with a similar camera took the first images of the sky, making the first photographic map of the heavens. It's called the carte du ciel, which is French for map of the heavens.
Probably the best thing I've seen was a comet come round about 7 or 8 years back called, I think it was called Home 17P, and it wasn't just a normal comet, it would orbit around the sun about once every 5-6 years. And for this particular time, something happened on the comet and it blew up like a dandelion.
I once detected for the first time a maser, which is the equivalent of a laser in another galaxy. I've also discovered objects which are hidden by dust and have never been seen before.
The best thing that I've done is talking to other people about it, particularly of talking to children about this subject is fantastic.
My father and mother got me up, and my brother up, in the morning on that day when Neil Armstrong actually walked on the moon for the first time.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Mum and Dad showed me this diagram in the Observer magazine which shows the scale of the universe, and it gradually scales up to the point where we're actually looking at the local cluster of galaxies.
When I was little, you think it's easy to go into space, you just build a spacecraft. So that's what I tried to do with my friends. We got some wood, some nails, start tinkering. We didn't finish the spacecraft and we never went into space. But since then, I really wanted to become an astronomer.
I was asked a sort of similar question once, was if I could eat anything, what would I have and where would I have it? And my answer was, I didn't care what the food is, I just want to have it on the ISS.
I would like to go into space. I would like to orbit the Earth and see the Earth from above. Probably do a flight, actually see it for yourself rather than see it on Google Earth.
I kind of gave up on becoming an astronaut when I realized I was very short-sighted in one eye. So I decided to do something like with 2 feet on the floor and become an astronomer and look through telescopes instead. Do I want to go to space? Maybe. If you're on top of a rocket, you might be a little nervous, I think. It can go wrong. But yes, given the chance, I won't.